Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how I sublimate on an 11-ounce mug. So this is the mug that I made. Obviously it's going to be Halloween because why else wouldn't it? So this is the design I did. I got it off Etsy. So I'm just going to download the files and put that on my computer. So I did already go ahead and mirror my image. So this is my image mirrored. Anytime you're doing sublimation or heat transfer, you're going to make sure your image is mirrored. So when it comes out towards you, it's going to look right. If that makes sense. I can't speak very well, so we're just going to have to wing it. I'm going to put my height to 3.5. And for me, that works out pretty good for an 11-ounce mug. I'm going to do two designs because I'm going to do the front and back of my mug. So here I am just doing my two designs. If you hear any racket in the background, one of my assistants has went AWOL and he is running around chasing a piece of plastic. So your printer settings, you're going to want to make sure they're high, and I put mine to premium presentation paper matte and just print that out. That way it comes out more clear and not so fuzzy. And this is the Epson EcoTank 2720. My assistant is just looking at me, so if you notice him meowing, then you know that he's running his mouth. I'm gonna insert some cricket noises here because it's dead silent. Alright, so there is my image, and you'll notice that I did half a sheet, that way I can use the sublimation paper later on. So I'm just gonna cut that straight across. And I'm gonna see if it fits my image before taping it down, or not my image, I'm gonna see if it fits my cup before taping it down to make sure, you know, there's no oopsies later on. So I'm gonna take my heat transfer tape. Make sure if you take any tape that it's gonna be heat tape, because you don't want to do painter's tape or something. It might melt. I don't know if it does or not. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. And here I am just making sure my image is level and straight. And I'm going to put my heat transfer tape all over my design because I feel like it makes it a lot more clear and crisp. You can go around, and that's what I was doing at first, but most of my they started coming out fuzzy, so when I started doing this, they came out a lot more better. I mean, it's a waste of heat tape, but it works in the end. So, and you can always reuse this tape. That's what I do. So I'm making sure to get all the bubbles out and smoothing it out, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Alright, so I'm gonna put it in my Cricut Mug Press here. It's already warmed up, ready to go. This one already has your temperature and your time set. But if you don't have that, there's always resources online that will tell you what the temperature needs to be and the time for it. That's my other assistant in the background. She's watching for birds because they're scary to her. Alright. And if you can see your image through the tape, then you know that it's sublimated, so... Alright, and you can do a cold press or cold peel, but I'm impatient, so I go ahead and peel it hot. But it would probably be better off to wait until it's cold, because when it's still hot, you might distort your image because the ink will touch the hot mug again in a different place, and it might distort your image. So you got to be very careful when peeling it off to make sure that the design isn't moving around, and you might burn yourself. Alright, so that's what the first side looks like, and you can see how clear and crisp it came out. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same on the other side. My assistant said it was time for her break, so she went to get her lunch break. Watching birds is a hard job. Alright, so this is what the cup looks like. This is the front side, the back side. And this is what it looks like all together. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe, and we'll have more to come. Thank you.